In order to be a good piano player, your brain and your fingers have to be connected. Today, I'm going to show you a way that I help my piano students make sure that their brain and their fingers are all on the same page. Hi, my name's Jenny from the Musical Homestead, and I have found with my students at the beginning, it is hard for their brain and their fingers to connect the way that I want them to, and at the speed that I want them to. It's very difficult for their brain to see a 5-finger and then for their 5-finger to play. It takes a little bit too much time, and I found a way to help them get quicker at making that connection. I would love for you to join me today. And in order to do that, you need to grab a pen and you need to grab a piece of cardstock. I've gone ahead and cut this piece of cardstock up into 6 different sections. They are each 4 inches by 3 inches, which is going to give me these little flashcards. If you want to join me today, get a piece of cardstock, cut it up into 6 sections, and let's start with 6. As you get better and better, you might find yourself making more flashcards, but for now, we're going to start with 6. Then what I want you to do is I want you to grab your pen and I want you to write finger numbers, and you're going to do a pattern. You're going to do 5 different finger numbers on each card. You could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could do 1, 3, 4, 5, 2. You can do them any order you want. I want you to write them on each one of these cards. Once you have that, I'm going to tell you what to do next. Now comes the fun part where we're going to play our examples that we wrote on the piano. It's okay if you have 1, 1, 2, 2, if you have the same numbers back to back. Just don't have a card that has all 1s on it or a card that has all 2s on it. That's not going to help your brain connect to your fingers. The hand position we're going to start with is our C 5-finger scale hand position. In order to do that, we have to find C. So we say by the 2 black keys are C, D, and E. Our thumb is going to go on C, which means our 2 is on D, our 3 is on E, 4 is on F, and 5 is going to be on G. So we have C, D, E, F, and G. My first card that I've created has a 1, 1, 2, 2, and 3. When I see each number, I'm going to play the finger that corresponds. So I'm going to play 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and then I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to go to the next one. This one I have 4, 3, 5, 2, 1. So I'm going to play that with my fingers. 4, 3, 5, 2, 1. You're going to notice I'm also saying the numbers as I play them. And I want you to do that. I want you to say the numbers and then I want you to play them. The next one is 2, 4, 5, 2, 1. I said that first. Now I'm going to play them and say them at the same time. 2, 4, 5, 2, 1. And so on. I'm going to go through the whole stack with my right hand. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the whole stack again with my left hand. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start in C position, which means my 5 or my pinky is going to find the C below middle C. I just found middle C, which was right here. It's in the middle of the piano. Now my pinky is going to find the C that's lower or an octave lower than middle C. My 5 is going to be on C, my 4 is on D, my 3 is on E, my 2 is on F, and my 1 is on G. Now I'm going to play this card. It's 5, 3, 4, 1, 1. And I'm going to say it while I play it. 5, 3, 4, 1, 1. Let's do the next one. 2, 2, 3, 4, 1. I want to point out one other little thing. Do you notice that my eyes are staying on the card? They're not double checking what my fingers are doing. I want my eyes to be able to see the numbers, and I want it to go into my brain, and then I want my brain to tell my fingers what to do without my eyes looking and double checking. Keep your eyes up on the music the whole time. All right, I have one more to do. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. How did you do with all of your cards? After you've practiced with the right hand and the left hand in our C position, it's time to try to play both of them at the same time. Now, this is going to be a little tricky because my finger numbers are 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. So if I'm playing 1s here and then 2s, I have to make sure I'm playing the 2s. It's going to maybe sound a little funny, maybe a little different, but we want to make sure that we're tracking. This is for our finger numbers and connecting our brain to our fingers. Let's give it a try. So this one is 2, 4, 5, 2, 1. Let's see if I can do that. 2, 4, 5, 2, 1. I did it. Awesome. Let's try one more. This one is 4, 3, 5, 2, 1. Here we go. 4, 3, 5, 2, 1. When you first start this exercise, make sure you're doing it slowly. You want to give your brain a chance to connect to your fingers and tell them what notes to play. As you get better and better, you can see how fast you can go. Let's see how fast I can do that last one. Ready? Okay, I think I'm ready. 4, 3, 5, 2, 1. Ooh, that was pretty fast. Now, if you make a mistake, that's okay. Go a little bit slower and try it again. This exercise has helped a lot of my students get faster at seeing the finger numbers and then be able to quickly play them on the piano. If you noticed today, I had you put your hands in a C major 5-finger pattern. Now, you could put your hands in any major or minor 5-finger pattern. You could place them in a G major pattern or an F major, or maybe even an E minor 5-finger pattern. Any pattern will work. Just make sure that you have the finger numbers written up on the cards and make sure that you're playing them without looking down and double checking what your fingers are doing. Keep your eyes on the cards the entire time. If you think that this activity is going to help you get better at making the connection between your brain and your fingers, do me a favor. Give this video a thumbs up and find the subscribe bell. Turn that on, and that way you won't miss any of our other fun games and activities coming your way. And until I see you next time, remember, have fun learning music.